The secret to a perfect Hong Shao Rou isn't just a recipe, it is a masterclass in chemistry that turns tough, fatty pork belly into a melt-in-your-mouth masterpiece. If you have ever wondered why this dish possesses that deep, mahogany glow and a texture so tender it yields to the mere suggestion of a chopstick, you are looking at the result of a precise, centuries-old scientific process. It begins with the sear. When you drop those cubes of pork into a hot pan, you are initiating the Maillard reaction. This is the fundamental dance between amino acids and reducing sugars under high heat. It is not just about browning, it is about creating hundreds of distinct flavor compounds that provide the savory, complex backbone of the dish. Without this initial sear, the pork would remain one-dimensional, lacking that essential depth that defines authentic red-braised meat. But the signature color? That is pure, controlled caramelization. We use rock sugar, which is less refined than white sugar, providing a cleaner, more nuanced sweetness. By heating the sugar in oil, we break it down into complex molecules that shift from clear to a deep, dark amber. This is a high-stakes moment. Push it too far, and you get bitterness, get it right, and you have a glossy, ruby-red glaze that coats every fiber of the meat. Once the pork is seared and coated, the real transformation happens during the long, slow braise. Pork belly is notoriously tough because of its dense collagen structure. Collagen is a stubborn protein, but it has a weakness: time and moisture. As the pork simmers in a bath of soy sauce, shakesing wine, and aromatics like star anise, ginger, and cinnamon, that collagen begins to denature. It slowly unravels and converts into gelatin. This is the melt-in-your-mouth secret. The gelatin doesn't just soften the meat, it leaches into the braising liquid, thickening it into a luxurious, velvety sauce that clings to the pork. While this is happening, the liquid is working its way into the meat through osmosis. Because we braise at a low, steady temperature, the salt from the soy sauce and the volatile oils from the spices migrate deep into the muscle fibers. This ensures that every bite is seasoned from the inside out, rather than just tasting like a surface-level glaze. Finally, we reach the stage of emulsification. As the fat renders out of the pork belly, it meets the gelatin-rich braising liquid. Under the right heat, these two components, fat and water-based sauce, begin to stabilize. The gelatin acts as an emulsifier, binding the rendered fat into the sauce, which gives the final dish its signature sheen. When you plate it, the sauce should be thick enough to coat the back of a spoon, reflecting the light like polished lacquer. Mastering Hong Shao Rou is about respecting these phases. You are managing a sequence of chemical reactions, searing for flavor, caramelizing for color, braising for texture, and emulsifying for that final, glossy finish. It is a dish that rewards patience, proving that the most incredible meals aren't just cooked, they are engineered. When you finally take that first bite, you aren't just tasting pork, you are tasting the perfect intersection of heat, time, and science.